Hey everybody, I'm back again with another guitar that has something unique in its build and its innovation at the time that is different than just all the standard guitars that we see in collections mainly, are the 50s and 60s guitars and everything, and there's a sea of that stuff out there. But there's so many great guitars that were made by other companies, and even Gibson and Fender made some really oddball stuff. So my focus on this channel now is showing guitars that got unique features that are known guitars and everything, but that have something really cool and different about them than just the same old Strat and Tele that we see. And this one here is a Roadstar series RG600 that is oddball because I think they only made it 1 year, because it was a transition time from the Roadstar series with the little hook body and thicker to the RG series. So it is an RG600, but it's a Roadstar series. And it is an 86, I believe, made in Japan. It's got, okay, we're going to go over the unique features about it. That's what these are about. It's got so much different stuff for the time, and that is an innovative. First of all, it has a battery powered active system. Not only are they active pickups like EMGs would be, they actually work differently in the wiring. These would appear to be tone knobs, are notched in the center, meaning it stops in the center position. So anywhere past more is actually an EQ sweep, and it's a boost in EQ. So you can actually have it notched, filtered, or down a little from the notch and have a clean tone. And then by turning that up, it's like a preamp equalizer, and it's giving you a semi-distorted or distorted overdriven hotter pickup. So it's not just that they're active pickups. They actually have the tone circuit that's an EQ circuit. These are EQs, not tone knobs. And then, of course, it has the volume and all that. It's a three-way switch for the pickups. But that's one thing. Then another thing, for the 80s, all the 80s guitars, they had Floyd Rhodes or Kaler tremolos or some kind of locking system on it. And this is odd because they went with a really beefy hardtail bridge. So that was not indicative of the time of build. So they were going against what their popularity was the tremolos and stuff. So hardtail bridge, unique. Then it has like I believe, ebony fretboard on it. If not, it's sure colored to look like ebony fretboard. Medium jumbo frets. It's got the roller style string trees. It's got Ibanez enclosed keys. And then it's got a super V profile neck. Man, it's more V'd up here, and then its compound radius, it kind of smooths out a little bit at the bottom, but really comfortable once you get used to it. And then it is actually, you can't see it in the camera, but it's striped on top, inlay striped, two small inlay stripes on the top, but it is also a see-through black, I think it was, and it kind of turned greened out a little bit. But fabulous playing guitar, and has a lot of unique features. It's got like a graphite style nut on it, not plastic, and RG body that's just fabulous. I mean, it's got a good weight to it. It's got the cool winged strap lock type things that they should have never stopped doing, in my opinion. But really unique guitar and something different besides the standard stuff we see all the time, and has a really cool tone to it and sound to it, especially on the gain settings. I'm gonna play it a little bit here and But also this one's not been strung up. It's still got 10s on it. I am changing over. If you've been watching my videos, I've been changing over from 10s to 9s, and I'm really happy. I'm getting a better clarity in high gain tones because there's not as much bass frequency. I'm getting a lower action. I'm getting a faster playing string. I'm getting easier bends. So I know this one will really play great with 9s on it. So it's fixing to be on the bench right now. Matter of fact, camera's on the bench, but it's fixing to get strings off and cleaned real good, and put right here where y'all are at. You're actually on the workbench. I'll move this light on down here and move camera back down this way. Something like that, or that. Get you at the end of the bench here, some kind of angle, and then there we are. We are actually on the bench. We're having our herbal tea, daily tea, about 6 o'clock, with honey. Highly suggest for your body and your mind and everything. Once a day, hot, 1 teaspoon of hot, pure raw honey, and that would do it. But if you get some herbal teas, mix in with that, and just do that once a day in the evening. It's respiratory. It really helps with your respiratory and being able to sleep at night and all that. But we're going to be on the bench and clean this thing up and string it up with 9s. But pretty fabulous guitar. Get you over here on this side, might be a little better. I don't know. But anyway, Ibanez RG600 Roadstar series. A lot of unique. In the top 5 guitars I own. This one right here. The Parker, and this one, and the red Yamaha, and the Ibanez RGA. Okay, so just trying to combat seeing the same old thing. If you've got videos that you've done on guitars that are different and not just the same old thing, Gibson or whatever, something different, cool Jackson, or even cool vintage guitars that were different, and got a video, post it in my comments and I'll come check it out and subscribe to your channel, and trying to build up some content on different guitars. But excited to get 9s on this one and get it into full recording use. I'm trying to do a rack of 5 guitars that are my top quality guitars to set off for recording, and then I got another rack of 5 that are lower end cool guitars that are good tools because they have different sounds and they make it play different things, and they're just my second tier guitars. So about there on that. We get back to recording some future Divergent Fungus music, albums and tunes. But anyway, I'm gonna let you go on this one and post something different in the comments, subscribe, and like this video, hit the notification bell. They tell you to say all that, but I don't know.